What if I told you an Indian manufacturer has come out with a motorcycle with a 6-axis IMU, dynamic stability control, traction control, winglets? Well, this is the TVS Apache RR310. Welcome back to Drive Spark. I'm Vedant Jouhari, and in this video, I'm going to take you guys through what all comes updated in the 2024 version of the RR310 and what makes it stand out amongst other vehicles in the segment. So first off, we'll start off with the design. We get a very aggressive front dome, right from our DRLs to our main headlights to the integrated indicators. Everything at the front is just really aggressive. Now, adding on to the front fascia now, compared to the previous generation of the RR310, we get these winglets. Now, these winglets are designed to make 3 kgs of downforce, and they also neatly house the indicators, avoiding any mishaps in case of a crash. Now, these winglets not only add that 3 kg of downforce, it also adds a huge appeal to the overall look of this motorcycle. So the front tires that we get is a 110 by 70 17-inch tires, and they come with pedal disc brakes. Also, we get gold-plated USD forks in the front, all linked to a vibrate caliper. Now, moving on from that, we get this transparent visor for when you want to tuck down and just gun it. Also, the mirrors that we get can also act as aero by just closing it. Now, once you close it, the whole bike becomes a whole lot more streamlined, becomes a whole lot more aggressive looking, and that's when you can really enjoy the capability of this motorcycle. Now, we get a very neatly integrated Indian logo on the front. And now moving on from the front to the whole side design of this. Right from the whole graphics that we get to the red and the black finish to literally everything on the motorcycle just makes it look really good. And compared to the previous gen of the RR310, TVS has done wonders. Now, taking a quick look at the design, well, we get the Apache branding on the side, we get the TVS logo on our tank, and on the top of our tank we get this white and red stripes with the RR310 badging as well. So now, looking at my side of the motorcycle, TVS has done something really cool by incorporating a transparent clutch cover. Now, you might have seen in a certain premium motorcycles, a few Italian motorcycles, you can see the transparent clutch cover getting a little wet, right? Except for on the RR310, they do use a dry clutch, so there's no liquid. However, you can still see the clutch in motion, and for that, on a super sport oriented motorcycle is beautiful. Now, apart from that, we get a split style seat. This again aids in your ergonomics, aids in tucking down, and just gives you that little more space to move around. I'll tell you more on the seating position once I actually get onto the motorcycle. So apart from that, we get a single monoshock at the rear, and we also get 17-inch wheels at the rear. Now, that is also linked to a pedal disc brake with vibrate calipers. The tires that are used on the RR310 are the Michelin Road 5s that were first specifically designed for the RTR310. For reference, I am 6'1", and as you can see, even with the bike on a paddock stand, I can still comfortably rest my feet down. So even for people up to 5'8", 5'9", they will feel comfortable, they will be able to plant their feet completely on the ground. Apart from that, the whole rider's triangle that we get on the motorcycle is really good. Be it for your street riding, sports riding, it's a brilliant rider's triangle. For cruising, however, it could get a little strenuous on the lower back and on the wrist as you are seated a little aggressively. However, the moment you get used to the seating position, you might be able to take it on cruises. Apart from that, the tank is perfectly placed. Your legs literally take the shape of the tank. And even when you want to move around and lean, you can still get yourself out, and you have so much room to play with. To get yourself out also for when you're riding on track, located right near our foot pegs, we've got this sort of metal bit that we can rest our feet on for when we need to bring our knees out for cornering. So now, apart from that, let's come to the switch gear, let's come to the instrument cluster. Well, we get a digital instrument cluster, the same cluster that we got on the previous gen of the RR310. And now we've got a whole lot of features on this, such as we've got 4 riding modes: urban, rain, sport, and track. Urban and rain being the most lenient on throttle, being the most easy on throttle. Sport taking it a notch higher, and track means this vehicle is just all out. Now, we can adjust our settings, such as we can increase our traction control, we can switch it off, we can switch on stability control, we can switch it off, we can switch our traction control on or off, we can switch our quick shifter. Yes, this comes with a quick shifter, a bi-directional quick shifter. We can switch that on or off as well. And let me quickly tell you about the quick shifter. Well, this quick shifter is super precise. The switch gears that we get a hazard light, we get cruise control, we get cornering cruise control on this, which basically means when you're coming into a corner, the bike is going to slow down for you, and as you straighten out the motorcycle, the speed is going to increase. Then apart from that, we get our high beam and low beam, our flashers, and we get a set of controls to control our instrument cluster. Apart from that, our indicator, our horn, and everything else that we require is on the left side. And as for the right, we have a kill switch and a starting button, all located in one button. Now, on our handlebars, we have a front suspension adjuster for preload, rebound, or compression. Well, powering the RR310, we get a 312cc liquid-cooled engine that produces 38 PS and 29 Newton meters of torque. This with the traction control off is just a joy to ride. Now, this engine is linked to a 6-speed gearbox, and as I said, it comes with a quick shifter. This is the quick shifter setting right there. So apart from that, ride feel, how it is, the front suspension is brilliant. The winglets really keep that front stable. Even if you're hard on throttle, even if you're leaning aggressively, your front is not playing at all. It's planted. You feel confident riding it. You feel very good riding this bike. You feel one with this motorcycle. And the rear suspension setup, it is also really good. However, it might be a little too soft, especially when you're downshifting into corners, because you do feel the backs start to sway around. However, how they've calibrated it, being it for road, track, street use, any use, it is very comfortable to ride. So now the 0 to 60 timings of the RR310 is 2.8 seconds. And the 0 to 100 clocks in 6.7 seconds. All of that links to a top speed of 164 kilometers per hour, claimed by TVS. Now, for all of this speed, all of this power, how does it actually slow down? How does it stop? Well, we've got adjustable brakes and we've got an adjustable clutch on this. The front brakes are brilliant. You really feel the bite, you really feel it. Overall, the braking system that we get on the RR310 is brilliant, it's tremendous, and it's just a whole lot fun to ride. So that was a quick run through, a quick first ride review of the RR310. So now coming to prices on the RR310. Well, it's priced extremely aggressively with the base variant at 2.75 lakhs ex showroom. Now for the top end variant, the prices increase up to 2.97 lakhs ex showroom. And depending on the kits you want, such as the Dynamic or the Dynamic Pro kit, the prices vary and the prices will increase. Now, if you also opt for the race replica color scheme of this, that also incurs a higher charge. But all in all, in terms of value for money, we get everything you need all within a 3 lakh price bracket. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and trust me, if you guys are looking for a motorcycle that has it all with features, with design, with ergonomics, with safety, this is the choice for you guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. My name is Vedant Jouhari, signing out.